Hi there, welcome to Marcus Loves Movies. My name is Marcus Lee and today I'm checking out the trailer for Malcolm and Marie, a brand new film which is coming to Netflix. It stars Zendaya and John David Washington and it's directed by Sam Levinson, and the synopsis of the film, according to Netflix, says, as a filmmaker and his girlfriend return home from his movie premiere, smoldering tensions and painful revelations push them toward a romantic reckoning. Oh, interesting. Fortunately, we don't have to wait that long for this film to come out because it's released on the 5th of February. So I like it when you get to watch a trailer and you don't have to wait 5 months for it to come out, you know? We get to see this very, very soon. So when this film is released, I'll be sure to do a movie review of it as well. So without further ado, let's watch the trailer together and afterwards we'll share our feelings about it. So here we go.
You are by far the most excruciating, difficult, stubbornly obnoxious woman I've ever met in my entire life. I fucking love you.
Black and white.
Oh, he's so sensitive. He's romantic. I bet he's sweet, right? Well, I mean, yeah. When he's not being an emotional fucking terrorist.
Oh.
Apologies for the strong language.
I love the way you see the world, Marie.
I feel like I'm watching a fragrance advert.
The unknown, it's what supports the tension of a relationship.
You're angry.
No, the what if factor.
Mystery
Marie.
by Paco Rabanne.
Marie.
What if there's someone who loved them better?
Very cool. It's almost like a music video. Very art house.
Give me your sorrow.
But very cool. I like the shots.
Where it hurts,
Nice.
I will carry you.
You know what, Malcolm? I feel like once you know someone is there for you and once you know they love you, you never actually think of them again. It's not until you're about to lose someone that you finally pay attention.
Well, what is it, Marie? What do you want?
Really? You want to go there?
Yes.
Okay.
And clearly we're focusing on two characters. This is not a love story.
I will carry you.
You want control because you can't imagine the reason I'm with you is because I love you. Everything that you've been through, everything, that's what made you you. The girl that I love, the girl that I fuck with.
I will carry you.
All I wanted tonight was thank
Love the
you,
music.
Malcolm, that is it.
Love the music in the background.
You know that I'm thankful. You know that I made a mistake, so why turn it into something more?
Because it's about how you see this relationship. Look at me. I am the last person standing.
I will carry you.
Hold on to me for dear life.
Malcolm and Marie. Yeah. Big up Netflix. I like the look of that. I do like the look of that. That looks really, really good. So yeah, my initial feeling watching that is I feel a bit like I'm watching a fragrance commercial, you know, drama by Paco Rabanne. You know, that looks good. I like the look of that. What I'd say is that is how you make a film in lockdown. To my knowledge, if I'm not wrong, that film was made during 2020, when obviously the world has gone into quarantines and lockdowns and a lot of movie production has shut down, things have been postponed, but that film was made during lockdown because you've got two characters. I'm guessing they've got a tiny, tiny crew. I could be wrong, but I think this has been made during the lockdown. I mean, it's 2021. If a film is being released in 2021, it had to be made during 2019 or 2020, the start of 2020. But that looks like it's been made during lockdown, a few characters on screen, and they've done their best to do that. And I think they've come out with something that looks really interesting. What I'll say about making a film where it looks like there's two characters, unless there's a twist and a lot more cast pop up during the film, it's actually really hard to write an engaging story with just two people on screen. To keep it engaging for the best part of 90 minutes is a real challenge. I myself, back in 2010-ish, I made a feature film actually called Together, and I'll put a link in the description. It's not a great film. It's like my film school, I call it, where it was about a couple and they struggles that they're going through. And it's really hard to tell a story with just two people on screen, because to make it interesting, you want to add in lots of other flavors, lots of other twists and turns of other characters to make it interesting. So to do a character study for the best part of 90 minutes and to keep it interesting is really good. You don't need 20 characters to make a story engaging. If you can do that with two, you are onto a winner, and it shows that, you know what, scriptwriter, you're onto a good thing. You've got some skills. So yeah, that is how to make a film during lockdown. John David Washington, having seen him in Black Klansman and Tenet. In Tenet, I didn't really feel like you got to see a lot of his personality. So this feels like we get to see who he really is as an actor, who he is as a character actor, what is he really like. So that's really good. I'm looking forward to seeing more of him. Honestly speaking, I can't say that I've seen a lot of Zendaya. From what I basically know, she's a big deal. A lot of people love her. She's been very popular on social media, and Euphoria, I've never seen that, but you know, I will go check that out. So, and also black and white is a really interesting medium, because sometimes it works really well. Sometimes it feels like it's flashy for the sake of being flashy, but sometimes done right, black and white is absolutely beautiful. And another sneaky little plug, I did a film in black and white as well. I did a feature film in black and white as well. Because guys, you know what? I am a filmmaker. I watch films and I like to critique films and see what is good and bad. But you know what? I made films as well, and my films are up for criticism as well. So I made a black and white film, and it's called Immental. And that film you can actually watch on Prime Video, Amazon Instant Video, whatever you want to call it. It's out there. So I might put that a link for that in as well. And it seems like I'm plugging myself here, but you know what? While I'm critiquing other things, as a filmmaker, I'm up for being critiqued as well. You know, I'm not above the law. I don't believe that my films are the greatest films ever. And while I critique other films by doing movie reviews, you know what? I also have to stand there and say, hey, here's what I've done. Let me know what you think. What was great about it? What was terrible about it? Please share your feelings. So I did a black and white film. That's why I'm plugging that. I did a black and white film called Immental, and I did it black and white because I thought it lent something to the format. So by all means, check that out as well. But we're not talking about Immental, and we're not talking about Together, the film that I made back in 2010 either. We're talking about Malcolm and Marie. I'd be really interested to see this, and like I said, in a few weeks when the film is released, I'll be sure to do a review on that as well. Just one other thought as I was watching that about relationships. This isn't picking on single people, but watching a film about relationships, you've got a different outlook on it when you're in a relationship or when you've just come out of a relationship as opposed to if you've not been in a relationship for a long time. So you understand that the tiniest of things can become a big deal, and that can become a story in itself. I think about some of the disagreements that me and my wife have had, or even disagreements that I've had in previous relationships, and you think about how small they are now, but how big they seemed at the time. And you kind of look back on that disagreement, that fallout, that thing that seemed like such a big deal at the time, and you look back and you laugh at it. Watching that trailer, and you're looking at the things that people are fighting about and people are falling out about, and you think, I get that. I can see why that's such a big deal. Another film that I watched at the back end of 2019 now? Yeah, Marriage Story, which I believe is also still available on Netflix. And I watched that as a married person, and I'm watching some of the interactions that they have and some of the fallouts they have and the little things that pick at each other that seem insignificant to the next person. But when you're in those person's shoes, you feel it, you feel everything. So I watched Marriage Story, and I felt that uncomfort of thinking, oh yeah, I know what that's like, and I understand his perspective, I understand her perspective as well, but as a man, it's somehow I'm automatically taking his side of the argument. And in this story as well, I'm thinking, you know, from the beginning when he says, you know, woman, you do my head in, you are mad, you drive me mad, but I flipping love you. I completely understand that. And yeah, I'd just love to know what you think of that. I'd be really interested to see how this film plays out. It looks really good. I love that trailer. I love the music. I love the cinematography. I love the vibe. I love the fact that it looks like it is going to be interesting, that there's enough there to keep me engaged for the duration of the film. Not sure how long the film is, but that looks like it's going to be really good. So what do you think about Malcolm and Marie? What do you think about the title? What do you think about how that trailer looks. Love to know what you think. So please, please, give this video a like, leave a comment in the comment section, and like I said, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I really appreciate that. It helps me, and we can keep talking about movies, we can keep the discussion flowing, we can do all of that good stuff. And like I say, in a few weeks when that film is released, I will also do a review. Thank you for checking out this video. Give it a thumbs up. If you've got any comments, leave them in the comment section below, like I say, and come back again next time I release a video. And the best way to keep in touch with me is to subscribe to the YouTube channel and also hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I release a brand new video. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of the day. And until next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Adios.